multi-dimensional poverty is mentioned, it refers to the inability of people to have access to basic necessities like clean water, accessible rural roads, primary health care, and others. He pointed that providing these basic necessities is not the duty of the federal government of Nigeria, but that of the states and the local government of each state in the country. According to him, the report, which showed the level of the poverty among Nigerians, was published by the present administration to allow Nigerian citizens to demand accountability from their state and their local government. In his words, he said, "Thanks for your comments for the first time. Let me educate you and millions of Nigerians about this multidimensional poverty that the opposition has been harping on to deceive Nigerians. To deceive Nigerians, it was our government that consciously commissioned that study and deliberately released the results. Why? Because multidimensional poverty relates to people not having access to the basic necessities of life like clean water, primary health care, primary education, accessible rural roads for commerce, etc. However, these are outside the constitutional obligations of the federal government. They are the responsibility of sub-national governments like states and the local governments. The report was published in order for citizens to demand more accountability for those levels of government and to highlight the fact that tracking poverty needs to the cooperation of different stakeholders and not just the responsibility of the federal government, he said. So guys, what's your take on this? The Federal Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Keyamo, has recently discussed the issue of multidimensional poverty, which is said the oppositions of the ruling party have been using in their campaigns to deceive Nigerians. Honestly, I don't even understand what Keyamo is trying to say here. I don't really understand what Keyamo is trying to say here. You should understand that with the policy Nigeria have today, this country is not workable. When you talk, they say that they use them against them, then they castigate them. You see, there is one thing I know about life. There is something about life, I swear. If you made a mistake and someone tried to point out, see, you made a mistake, oh, this is not how to go about this. And you that made that mistake want to tell the person, no, I've done the best. This is how it will go. That person can never lie, never learn. And that person will continue to be a failure. That is the surname of this APC government. They are good in not accepting, their failures and their mistakes. Then tell me, how will you make up your errors? If you don't listen to people, if you don't listen to people's advice, tell me, how will you make up? That is just what is facing this government. I too know too much. But at the end of the day, they continue to fail. This government does not take corrections. They don't take advice. And I am sorry to say that the president-elect said that he's going to still follow the same road incumbent president follow. Nigerians will now understand how the road look like. It's not going to be easy. That is the truth. We just have to get prepared for the worst. APC government is there. In fact, there is nothing like different methods because now them be that. So anybody who is telling you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to do wonder or whatever, you are just, we are, in fact, the way the whole thing is like right now, Nigeria is not workable. They turn Nigeria like beyond repairable, and this is scaring. Someone said, yeah, this Keyamo is a madman. Oh, that's harsh. Honestly, this man is not normal. Nobody can convince me otherwise because things I heard from him recently is attestation to my judgment. The only way this type of person to get cure is to remove him from power so that he will behave normal. The guy should be begging on the street to know what the people are facing. Idiot opportunist. This one is another thing. You know that our politicians, they don't know that Nigerians are passing through hardship because they are not feeling it. They don't go to the market. They don't go to the filling station. Whatever they need, come to their doorstep, even on their table. Their wife don't even know how much they are selling things in the market. So that is it. So how do you expect them to know what Nigerians are going through? Like as I said, I'm saying it again. We just have to prepare for the worst. You see these people, they are still the same people. But the way this is looking right now, these are the same people who are going to be making orders for Nigerians or suggestions whatsoever. I'm dropping it. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.